Yo everyone, we're back with Rain Code. And time for us to see if we are going into a Mystery Labyrinth. Chances are we are. But, I mean, hey, that's usually a whole shebang, so I kind of wanted to start fresh.
If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
Yeah.
You mean the Mystery Labyrinth?
The Peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
You know, aren't you a death god? Shouldn't you have just said nothing on the case that, you know, people might die and it would be cool?
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the Mystery Labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay.
Oh, the culprit will get killed.
When I reap the soul of the true culprit, the Mystery Labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the Mystery Labyrinth also perishes.
We're in the same, like, place as them. They are just gonna drop dead the second the time unfreezes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much?
I don't know. I don't like... I mostly like, you know, it's the thing about them facing their crimes, you know? If they die, it's just kind of, you know, we know the truth, but others don't, you know? The truth is known, but only to us. And also the fact that, like, we don't even get to see the reaction of the actual person. We get to see, like, the mystery phantom, but that isn't even the actual person. It's just a manifestation, you know?
Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the Peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
You know what? Never mind. The culprit can die as long as I can get away from this guy.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Thanks, Alara.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
I'm really thinking, can't we just, like, get all the way to the end but not reap their soul and then just leave the Mystery Labyrinth?
Fine.
That's the spirit.
Take
Well,
two.
Master, are you mentally and physically prepared?
The return. Take two. I will watch this fully every time. Well, I don't even think I can skip it, but it's real cool and awesome, so I will very much take it. Breasts and all. Her design really is peak, though.
What?
Welcome back. What do you mean, what? Halara? Could you see Shinigami? What do you mean? Excuse me? Huh? Yeah, Halara isn't blurred out. You're just here?
What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
What? How do we explain this?
Halara's in here too.
Not so.
What do you mean, thought
You
so?
knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't a one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well.
So does that mean we don't have to worry?
Halara wandered
Huh?
into the Mystery Labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
So,
You're not even sure?
what? If we tell the truth, then
Who are you?
what happens?
The This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll kick that roll over to Master!
Literally kicked.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Oh my gosh. Wow. So we're getting a... If that's the case, are we just gonna... Are we gonna have like a different person we take along with us on every case? Like, are we gonna take like Fubuki, Desuhiko, and Vivia? Since they probably all have fortes too, and if we use coalescence with them, that's crazy to think about. What the hey? This is wild. We're actually, I'm glad about that because it means that the other members of the Nocturnal Detective Agency are going to get more screen time, which is great. And seeing them also get to interact with Shinigami will also be really fun in addition. Jeez, man. I wasn't expecting that. There's the chain. Back up and back at it. Back in here we are.
Where am I?
Don't worry about it. Maybe do worry. I don't even know what to say. I don't have the words.
What should I do? I'll need to explain everything, won't I?
Shinigami, can you just like blast thoughts into Halara's head to just let them know what the heck everything is
don't have much
all
of a
at
choice
once?
now. No point in keeping secrets here.
All right.
Halara? Let me explain.
Oh, are we gonna have to do like the, the TV speed up thing? Let me guess, we are. Yeah, let's go! I love it when they do this effect, it's so funny. Literally just TV speed up button.
That's how this mystery labyrinth involving the Nailman killings materialized.
I see. So mystery labyrinths are materialization of mysteries themselves, and the truth is encased deep within. I appear to have underestimated you. This is an amazing forte.
Forte, yeah.
I must admit, it's quite a superhuman power. As far as I know, no other ability comes close to this. Who are you? I refuse to think you're just a trainee detective.
Well, I kind of made a deal. It's a bit of a long story. I'd get my body's entire blood drained if I mentioned it. So let's just not.
To be honest, this isn't my ability.
Before you continue, tell me, who is that woman beside you?
Good question. Also, the power.
Her name is Shinigami. I think the simplest way to describe her is that she's a guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
That's me! I'm also Master Scary Cute Mentor.
On to my next question.
You're just gonna ignore me?
Owns.
You mentioned the Nailman case just now. I had heard the rumors about that around town. Why are you investigating that case?
Huh? What are you talking about? We were just investigating the Nailman case together.
Is there... Wait, do they not... Are the memories inside and out separate?
The Nailman. We were pursuing that case together?
Oh no, their memories are separate?
You don't remember? There was a young boy who wanted to hire a detective and you turned him down.
I do remember you received a request from a child about some case, and you ended up seeking my help. The cost for hiring me was 5,500,800 yen.
Well, you remember that.
You'll remember the exact amount.
But I can't remember what the case involved. I do vaguely recall investigating something.
Why is that?
My mind is clouded. I don't remember exactly what was being investigated or what was discovered.
So I guess that's because Halara knew like everything involved with the case, so they're kind of as blind as we are. I guess that makes sense, because Halara did say that they knew everything about the case, and they were just setting the stage for us.
Could that be?
Yeah, it's because of the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth is a fortress protecting the truth, so outsiders usually can't reach it. If someone did happen to wander in, their memories of the case would be locked away. Though, if you have a pact with me, you wouldn't be affected. But I guess that part of the pact can't be shared.
Interesting.
This is the Mystery Labyrinth's defense mechanism, then. It makes sense for a vault that protects its treasure, the truth, to have a significant level of security.
I wonder if Halara will remember this on their way out, then. Or will they just not remember anything involving Shinigami and whatnot?
Yep, totally not strange at all. Halara here sure is smart.
I mean, if nothing else, I guess we're getting fun and character interactions at least, but aside from that...
Oh, don't mind her. She gives people random nicknames.
Anyway, since my memories of the case have been taken away, I will provide a supporting role for your investigation.
I mean, that was the same you did before, so yeah.
Supporting role?
As long as we're in here, I will act as your assistant. Well, that's the same as our original agreement.
That means we can't rely on Halara's detective skills to blast through this dungeon. That's unfortunate, but it's still nice to have an ally.
Hey, Master, before we head into the Mystery Labyrinth,
Tehe.
let's do that thing.
Huh? What thing?
What?
Master, are you ready to give your
Oh.
life for the truth?
We gotta get our sword.
Yeah, I am.
We gotta do the dance. Now smooch. Now kiff. Except not really. Yuma's too young for that. You can't do that. A lot of stuff you can do. You know, it's good that these... I like these cutscenes getting reused and whatnot. It means that I can get a... What am I gonna say? What am I trying to say? It means that if I haven't used them for thumbnails before, I can use them this time instead. Or a future case, depending on what... depending on the content. You never know.
This world is just full of surprises.
You're gonna see a lot more than that.
I assume that sword is used to cut down enemies interfering with your progress through the Mystery Labyrinth.
You're right. It's a special sword that can interact with things here.
Cool sound effects.
I better materialize the solution keys I got during the investigation, too.
Oh boy. Halara's gotta witness this.
That was a
Halara's
lot.
face!
Here you go.
Look at that face. Utter appallment and disgust.
Do you have to vomit them out every time?
What? Should I use a different hole instead?
No comment?
Sorry, please don't mind her.
Alright, we're all set. Now, let's unriddle this Mystery Labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
Poor Yuma is stuck between a rock and a hard place. His suffering is of a different beast. Oh, good lord. Oh, here we
I
are.
understand that progressing through this Mystery Labyrinth will allow us to obtain the truth.
Yeah.
But what happens to us if we can't find it?
We'd be lost, wandering around here forever.
But as long as we reach the truth, it doesn't matter how much time we spend here.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but there's a time limit for solving the Mystery Labyrinth.
Huh?
Oh, what?
There's a limit to how long you can stay in here. Stick around too long and your soul will leave your body behind. Your soul
Why?
will wander until it's eventually absorbed by the Mystery Labyrinth. And you vanish entirely. In other words, you die.
Why are you laughing? You should have told me this a long time ago.
Now relax, quit whining. A detective is bound to die anyway.
No.
Isn't that right, Helara?
It's no different from our usual line of work. A detective's life is always on the line.
Okay, but
See?
does it have
Listen
to
up,
be?
Master. You might learn something.
You're taking this awfully well, Helara.
All right, let's see what we got. What do we got? Oh, one of these? Oh, wow. New vibes. I like it. Actually, I really like that. The fact that it changes depending on the case, that's cool.
They seem to represent the 4 crime scenes.
Oh.
I assume that solving all 4 will allow us to progress.
That's really cool, actually. Going at it one by one, eh?
Oh, I see.
You see? Master, this is your job. So what's first? How about starting with the clock tower, since it was the first one you investigated?
If the numbers are set chronologically, then the clock tower would be the 4th locked room mystery.
Yeah. So do we actually need to choose? Or is it on rails?
First off,
Are you going to check the scene of the clock tower first? Let's go once you're ready. Alright, I guess we'll go with it first. To actually get a choice.
Solve this thing!
Oh my gosh, those eyes. What if I choose something else, though? Just for the hell of it.
The clock tower crime scene is the 4th locked room. Ha! Maybe you'll have a better memory than a goldfish in the next life.
Look at his face when she says that. Wonder if we're doing all of them in an order, or if it's just this one first.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
Did you say walked room? Don't tell me you spoke in a woo speak.
Are you going to the 4th locked room?
Oh my gosh. I almost wish I didn't have to. New transitions, let's go! Wow, 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 wow. Whoa! Oof. Here we are.
This is an exact replica of the clock tower crime scene. Shinigami, you didn't recreate it with your powers, did you?
So this is different than
No,
usual?
I can only do that when I hit you so hard in the head you almost die. It looks to me like the crime scene materialized in the labyrinth on its own.
Well, that's
the
cool.
4th locked room is the latest chronologically, correct?
That's right. And this is also what got me involved in the Nailman killings.
What are the details of the case? Try to tell me as concisely as possible.
The crime was a locked room murder inside the storage room of a clock tower. In the middle of the room was a woman's corpse covered in countless nails.
Which means that's the corpse.
Yeah.
Correct.
There were also lots of dolls nailed to the walls. It looked just like one of those bizarre crime scenes left behind by that Nailman guy from the urban legend.
Hence the Nailman killings. From the look of it, the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, it was locked until the body was discovered.
There's only one window, and its shutters were down as well.
Yep.
I see. So the shutters were locked too.
Though the lock-in is not, is something it can do by
This is
itself.
the 3rd floor of the clock tower. It's too high up to jump from here.
So it really is a locked room mystery.
Not really.
Hey! If this is a locked room, aren't we stuck in here too? Oh no! Master! You're trapped unless you solve this mystery!
She's got wiggly fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Otherwise, you'll run out of time and your soul gets snuffed out! You better hurry!
Did you have to pull out the scythe for dramatic effect?
Hey!
Oh wait, never mind. This is just required. And we get the bleeding too. Where'd the culprit flee from?
So that's how to make the questions appear.
I'm surprised you're so calm after seeing that.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, we don't have too many options here, do we? Culprit flee from there.
Here!
It's pretty obvious.
It has to be here!
Oh,
culprit must have escaped through the window.
And your reasoning?
When I arrived at the scene, the window shutters were closed. It was wet underneath the window, but I could tell it was already starting to dry.
Yeah.
Which means the window was open not too long ago.
And not for long in general.
It's likely the culprit escaped through the window and closed the shutters on the way out.
Is it possible to close the shutters from the outside?
You don't even have to do it. It'll do it automatically.
Yes, this style of shutter automatically locks, so if you let go of the shutters at the right height, its momentum pulls it down. And once down, it locks all on its own. In other words, the culprit held up the shutters while moving outside. Once they let go, it automatically locked.
In that case, let's try leaving this locked room in the same way.
Right, let's try it.
Well, I don't think you're all gonna fit on that little area. Jump scare. Is that... Oh, gosh. That is a design.
The Nailman killings have already been solved.
Oh. He still has a freaking mic in his hand.
Is he that peacekeeper?
It's a mystery phantom! The people covering up the case in the real world are manifested like that here to stop us!
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Think the culprit really escaped from here? This high up?
I mean, it's still... It sounds better than the megaphone.
Die. Why don't you give it a try?
Help!
Cutscene. Yeesh. Dragged along.
Hey, don't drag me down with you.
We can't leave a guest behind, Hallara. It would be downright unmannerly.
Reasoning deathmatch time?
So simple.
Wait. Correct on when you think you have the correct answer to the question, the mystery phantoms.
Might be a little
This...
tough for you,
Oh!
Master.
I was not expecting a new minigame. Okay. Attacks are gonna keep coming, but be careful. You'll take damage if you avoid all... If you avoid all assailing assaults. Take damage if you avoid them all.
Yuma, the Mystery Labyrinth is a manifestation of a mystery. So solving it will get us out of this, right?
I think so!
The culprit wouldn't have fallen out of the window like we did. They would need a tool to get up and down.
Yep.
Tool?
You should have found something during the investigation. I was helping you, after all.
Self-confidence through the roof.
You must have seen the answer with your own eyes. Try to remember.
Damn, the JoJo pose? What did the culprit use to escape from the high location?
No, I can't dodge it!
Ow. Okay, do not press... I was pressing the control stick, so I instantly failed.
Master, concentrate.
Used to escape from the high location. Burn remains of a strange rope. Oh.
That's it! We found the burnt remains of that rope in the incinerator at the culprit had used that rope to escape through the window.
What traces did using the rope... Bleh.
No, I can't dodge it!
So am I just supposed to... So, I guess it's continuous attack, so I literally just have to press the button fast enough. It's not really a...
No, I can't dodge it!
Oh, okay. I pressed the button when I wasn't supposed to. I get it now, I think.
No, I can't dodge it!
Huh? Okay, let me just not press anything. I'm getting owned. Okay.
No, I can't dodge it!
Shutter structure. Did using the rope leave behind? Okay. What floor? Shutter structure.
No, I can't dodge it!
I don't... What did that say? This is an interesting minigame, but at the same time, it, like, reading some of these kind of gets hard.
No, I can't dodge it.
Okay, so it's just the third one. I'm taking damage, so my rank is not going to be the best after this, but whatever. All right, number 3. What traces did using the rope leave behind?
This is it.
All right,
The nail that was stuck in the doll under the window had some rub marks on it.
nail that was stuck in the doll. Oh,
The
right.
culprit must have tied the rope there. That's why those nails had been hammered in below the window.
It wouldn't be possible to climb down a rope simply hooked onto a window, unless you've had special training for it. There's no way an amateur could manage it. That can't be how things went down.
In that
Alrighty.
case, it couldn't have been an ordinary rope. It must have been.
A rope ladder.
What's that? I can't hear you!
Don't worry, I'm right here with you. In spirit, anyway.
Safety line, rope ladder. Owns. Decimated. Okay, that was a win. I was like, huh? Yeah, now I can see it.
Ow. We're alive, I think.
Barely.
Yuma, are you okay?
Appreciated.
Yeah, thanks. You saved me, Halara.
Correct. It's all thanks to me. Money well spent, no?
Well,
Thanks.
It was a lot of money.
Come on! Are you two just gonna keep staring at each other all day? Let's get out of this locked room!
Shinigami is the definition of jealousy. I fear the day that Fubuki enters the Mystery Labyrinth.
Right.
There's gonna be so many insults thrown
So
around.
this is
Also
the rope
puffy
ladder in
face, nice.
question. It certainly would help you escape.
Huh. How'd they get it off, though, after they left? Oh my gosh, look, it's the green moon. It's the dark hour.
The details of the case are still unclear to me. Was this found in the church's incinerator?
That's right. It didn't concern me at the time, but it makes sense now. The rope can be folded in the middle, and then the ends can be connected together. And that's how
Oh.
they made a rope ladder.
What makes you so sure it was used here?
The nail under the window showed signs of friction from a rope, and had some yellow fibers on it. A clergy member showed me the rope's burnt remains, and I noticed it was the same yellow color. And there were
Oh.
footprints on the ground below the window of the clock tower, facing the wall. Thinking about it now, these were clearly signs that someone climbed down the rope ladder and landed there.
Wait,
Makes sense.
wasn't the rope ladder hitched on that nail? How did they get it down from the bottom?
Yeah, thanks. That was my main question.
The culprit could have cut it one rung at a time as they descended. By the time they reached the bottom,
They could just slip it out. Just pull it from one side and it comes tumbling
it
down.
would've been one long single rope, which they could easily pull down.
Oh, makes sense.
The window's shutters fell due to its weight and locked automatically, completing the locked room.
Interesting.
Yep, that's a stellar deduction. Major props.
That's a cool
Me for
visual.
training you.
Uh-oh. And they're back.
Culprit used that rope ladder to escape the clock tower. What of it?
Still kind of grating voice, but yeah, not as much as with the megaphone.
Doesn't change our
Verdict at all.
The
Watchmaker is the
culprit.
culprit.
Master, boom, kill the mystery phantom blocking your path.
With pleasure.
Yeah!
You will not hear complaints from me. I am down and ready. Especially with this guy. Whenever it loads. Here we go. Cool animation. Why do I have a dog barking? Swing. Clock tower, fear of heights, clock tower, door key.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime. The watchmaker was also at the...
His father is afraid of heights and avoids high places. The door in the clock tower is locked.
Scene. And he had a hammer for the nails. In other words, he committed the crime. After committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room.
Ah, shit.
Say,
Supposed to be afraid of heights? The clock tower goes awfully high.
These deductions of yours are unnecessary.
Swing.
It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime.
Oh, okay, never mind. I have to wait longer. Understood.
Deductions of yours are unnecessary. It's clear who the culprit is. The watchmaker was nearby at the time of the crime.
It's the time of the crime.
The watchmaker was also at the scene.
Ow.
And he had a hammer for the nails. In other
There we go.
words, he committed the crime.
Okay,
After
and
committing the crime, just as you deduced, he created that locked room and escaped via the rope ladder.
not gonna happen.
The truth!
Decimated.
The
Do
watchmaker
do
is
do
afraid
do
of
do
heights.
do 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 do
He
do.
couldn't even look out the windows as he went up the tower. No way he climbed a rope ladder that high up. So it's impossible for him to have committed the crime. He's not the nail man.
Damn you!
Spin. Be gone.
You said these
Seth
mystery
Bros.
phantoms try to cover up the case, right? Which means the Peacekeeper Seth is trying to do just that.
I don't know why,
Correct.
but it's clear the peacekeepers are involved with this case.
They're evil for some reason.
Perhaps it is connected to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. All the more reason to seize the truth. Let's go.
Right.
Yokai must.
geez, who's the protagonist here?
Not us, that's for sure. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
By the way, Yuma, about your sword. Does it only work on cues and mystery phantoms?
The solution blade works against anything in the Mystery Labyrinth. So don't cut your allies by mistake, Master.
You could have told me that sooner.
Can I use that sword?
Ooh, so sorry. Only Master is able to use it because he made a pact with yours
What
truly.
would happen if Halara tried to hold it though?
Maybe under the effects of coalescence. But you're just an extra here, Halara. So nope, you can't use the solution blade.
I was merely curious. Regardless, it's best I act as support, since I don't have any memories of what happened.
True.
Let's return to the case. Assuming the watchmaker isn't the culprit, do you have any notion of who is?
I do. Halara, during the investigation, you claimed one of the people at the church is the culprit. I think I understand the reason why now. That rope was found inside the incinerator, which only clergy members could access.
Yeah.
In other words, whoever tried to destroy the evidence is a member of the church.
So it's just a matter of whittling down which of them it could be.
Prompt and logical. I am quite impressive.
Tooting your own horn, just like in the
You
prologue.
tooting your own horn?
Yo, this looks cool. I like the little vibes of this. Clock tower. Oh, so it's all the different places we can go. Wait, are they all shaped after different... No, they aren't. I thought they were all shaped in different numbers or something. Alright.
I see.
You solve mysteries like this to progress your way through the labyrinth.
Wow!
You catch on quick, Halara. I'm only now getting the hang of things. It may look peculiar at first, but the structure is exceedingly logical. It's easy to understand. That's amazing, Halara.
You know,
I wonder what lies ahead.
Well,
There's always a chest at the end of a labyrinth. I'm sure you'll find some treasure. I'd rather get information about the case than treasure. Speaking of which...
hey! A treasure chest! Can I open it?
Didn't even ask, you just
Check
kicked it.
out! A new solution key!
Alright, persons with access to the incinerator. So I guess it's only those three. The worshipper isn't included. Whoa. Oh, we burned the tree.
we're back to the original spot.
So we cleared the first route. We just need to keep this up and go through each shrine one by one to gather clues about the culprit, which
Yep.
supposedly leads to solving the real-life case. I'm starting to understand how the Mystery Labyrinth operates.
I hope you don't forget about all of this after you leave. I mean, it'd be cool to just have someone else to confide in about, like, stuff like Shinigami and whatnot.
You learn fast. Unlike a certain master I know.
If you're so impressed, why don't you just sign a pact with Halara?
Oh, are you sulking? You're the jealous kind, aren't ya?
He's
No,
cool.
I'm not.
No, I'm not. I love you. He's so funny.
We're short on time, aren't we? Let's move on.
Right.
I can't wait to reap the culprit's soul.
Please don't.
What do we do next? You can choose whichever you want, so why not start with the one you're most confident with?
Let's see.
Well, we only have... Well, we're 37 minutes in, so I think I'm just going to take the one that takes the
Hey.
least time. Alright, if they're just going to say that, then I'm going to go with number one. The
The first
gambling.
locked room happened 6 months ago in a secret club in Kamasaki district. An old geezer was nailed to the wall in an underground casino. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing. Are you
Yeah.
going to the first locked room?
Yes. Easy peasy. At least I think so.
Oh, did we get trapped inside a locked room again?
Correct.
If the mystery isn't solved, then I won't escape this place. Trapped in a cramped room with these two. Sounds kind of fun, actually.
Well, I appreciate it.
I have no intention of playing along with your fantasies. Yuma, hurry up and take care of this.
Halara says, please get me away from this hussy.
Yeah, okay.
Frickin' Shinigami's face there. Death. Culprit,
This
flee
is where I
from.
used Halara's forte with my coalescence for the first time. Post-cognition allowed us to see the crime scene as it was in the past. Some things were obviously different. Those are most suspicious.
Spot selection. Turn ourselves around every now and then again, later and higher.
Here,
Boop.
I know! What about the vent?
Vent
You
time.
believe the culprit escaped through the vent?
Yes, I'm sure of it. When I saw the crime scene with your post-cognition, the screws on the four corners of the vent cover were removed, which means the culprit must have escaped from there.
Or at least they came in from... Oh, jeez, that actually scared me. What the heck? My brain was delayed on it, though.
How ludicrous.
Took my mind a bit to even process that one.
You're saying the culprit escaped from the vent?
Master, poke it full of holes until he's a makeshift golf course.
You know, that's a very creative line. Good job, Sheenie.
What does that mean?
It doesn't matter. I mean, it sounds cool, okay? Alright. Back to a death battle. Yeah, sorry, I skipped that man's dialogue because I just didn't want to hear his voice anymore. It's so grating. I don't know if it's the mic quality or what, but something is just fundamentally wrong with how Seth Burrows sounds. I wonder if he sounds better in JP. Door key, nails beneath the vents, I'm guessing. There is a room key inside the glass on the counter. Yeah, this seems like a red herring. I'm gonna go with this.
How ludicrous. They used the vent. That's
All right.
utterly impossible.
How so?
Think of where that vent is. Isn't it
Aha.
pretty up? There's no way you could get there. Even if the cover was removed. There's no foothold to use to reach it.
Wanna bet?
I'll slash through this mystery.
Get on, buckaroo. Get the fuck out of here.
Some of the nails stuck in the bottom
Swing.
of the vent were bent downward. The culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footing to reach the vent. The weight caused the nails to bend.
Get on, 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 get on. That one was easy. Simple and clean. Please, oh baby.
So you're forced to fight this way every time. Quite the test of endurance.
For
Yeah,
sure.
No kidding.
However, solving the mystery itself was simple. The nails were used as footing to escape through the vent.
Yeah.
Did you find that out using my postcognition?
Yeah. Without your help, this case would have been impossible to solve.
You'll never be considered a full-fledged detective until you can handle a case like this on your own.
I'm guessing that'll probably be like the final case.
Sorry.
You got lectured again. Sucks to be a rookie, huh? Anyway, let's head out. We'll use the nails on the wall as footing, just like you deduced.
Right, let's hurry.
And out we go. Oh, that's cool. Get to look at ourselves.
The Mystery Labyrinth. Such a bizarre place. I must ask, is there no way to escape besides solving the mysteries?
You mean like an emergency exit? Unfortunately, I don't think that exists.
Please tell me it does out of nowhere, Shinigami.
An emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one. Kinda.
If there is one, maybe we can get out without killing the culprit.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And
Oh.
that is?
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
No, I kind of want to know, though, in case, you know, like at the end of a thing. Actually, maybe that's going to be one of those things that we only use at, like, the very end of the game, and they're just like, yeah, the heavy price is blah, 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 wah.
So, never mind. Just concentrate on solving the mystery.
The heavy price is losing a loved one, and then Shinigami fucking dies.
Got it.
That is my theory, my game theory. Thanks for watching. We're gonna, no. I'm gonna end the recording, but not quite yet. Let's get some dialogue. Solution key, reveal the perpetrator of the crime at the secret club.
That's...
All right, kick it open,
There
slave.
it is! Another treasure!
Treasure.
So, who's gonna open the treasure chest this time? How about, whoever looks like they'd win a character popularity poll?
Gee, I wonder who that is.
Oh, that's me!
Oh, she's so funny.
Alright! Another solution key!
Only someone with a slender build could have used the nails as footing or escape through from the vents. Chunky AF. Thin person. So I guess that rules out. Gamer man.
Looks like another clue leading us toward the culprit.
Someone thin.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent, only someone thin could fit through it.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing
like
down
this.
the possibilities quite nicely.
I enjoy this portrait a lot.
Up, Master. This is all thanks to my training.
I love that effect with the fire. It looks so cool. All right.
All right. Let's keep going and solve the remaining locked rooms.
All right. Get some dialogue. All right, same dialogue as before. I think we'll call things here, and then next time on Raincode, we'll decide which of the locked rooms we're going to tackle next. Thank you much for watching, and adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, mata ne.